Hello there, Libra, and welcome into your reading, where I will be sharing a message from your dragons to help support you and guide you at this time. My name is Chrissy Wissler. I am a quantum, multi-dimensional astrologer and intuitive. And if you are really having a hard time right now and need support, I do offer these private readings as well as Chart Your Stars, where we look at the astrology, the time of your birth, and what your soul is asking you to do this time. So you can find more at my website below at chrissywissler.com. And please like this video, subscribe to this channel. That truly helps me so much. So thank you. And thank you for being here, Libra, and adding your energy to this message. Now, this, of course, is a collective message, so if it resonates, please take it, and if not, let it go. It's not for you. This is going to be for my Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, or if you are called and drawn into this message, then it's for you. All right, Libra. What do your dragons have to share for you? Ooh, I'm feeling it right there. Okay, Libra. We have air and fire dragons. Expands your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. And then we have the black dragon. Cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. Okay, so Libra, you are really, okay, there's something big that is stirring within you. Like I can just feel this like bubbling up, almost like this ignition energy in my sacral chakra area. So this passion, this creativity that you are like holding. And some of you have been holding this for a long time. So there's a couple layers to this message. Your dragons want you to really go into your creative self, your creative mode. To go into what excites you, what you're passionate about. Like go into that, listen to that. And this is where like this, there may be a need to really meditate, to be still and quiet so you can even hear what that passion, what that creativity is whispering to you. Has been trying to like get your attention and just kind of like poking you on the shoulder almost. So yeah, like there's you need to, okay, and some of you it's even almost like a protective mechanism of not being still and quiet to hear that, because like maybe your life is just way too busy, you're way too overwhelmed, so it's like you're like, no, I can't listen to that. But you need to. There's something within you that you need to hear, and you need to birth into this world, to grow, and to, again, to yeah, like there's all this protection energy around you and this idea, this creation, this project. And it's not just even like a single thing. I actually, for some of you, feel like you are that thing that's growing, okay? And that your dragons are really coming in to hold you and protect you, because they want you to move from this little seedling into this massive tree, like a redwood, just tall and magnificent, and you're undergoing this metamorphosis, this change from this little tiny thing into something grand and massive. Like, you are that divine potential. So what is in you that is needing to be grown? That within you, that is that creative spark that you need to like tune into and communicate with and bring forward. Like, I can feel like I'm just tap dancing on that. So let's pull some more cards, Libra, and see what else your dragons have to say. Yeah, I'm actually like, my crown chakra is really open right now and just buzzing with energy. There's something big that you're bringing in, this bigness of who you are. Okay, what else for Libra? All right, we have family. All right, and then we have communication. Okay, so obviously I've been talking about communication, so here we have is just more validation for that. Now, some of you, this is definitely around family. Like, this can be family that your dragons might be protecting you from and your divine potential, and they're holding you, and maybe you've been having to do that for yourself for a very long time. So I can definitely feel that energy here. For others of you, like, your family has been the one that you've been protecting and holding close so they could grow too. So there's multiple layers that I'm picking up on, and you see and feel into what fits right for you. But this is also about like this feeling of safe around family and with family. You can be coming into a family where you finally can feel safe, seen, and supported. And they might be coming in to also aid in this protection. Or they could be coming in, like, as you undergo this change, this metamorphosis, that they can finally find you because now you're in this more resonant frequency. Maybe they can even hear you communicating. Again, this higher intellect coming through, new ways of creating, new ways of communication. And some of you too, again, as I said, like, this communication can be healing from the family where you were shut down in your voice and in your expression. But there's definitely this, yeah, I'm going to need to pull more cards because this is a very interesting message with how many layers it has. This creative energy can be even around your ability to communicate in an entirely new and different way. It can be even communicating around family that hasn't been done before. Like, there's this thing. It's so hard because this is a collective message, but it is different. It's unique, and it's big. It's big. All right, let's see what else we've got. Okay, those guys straight up flipped. So let's see what this is. All right, Chiron with heal. Yes. Oh, goodness. Venus with beloved. Dignified strength. And then we have descendant, invitation. Wow. Okay. So this is really, really powerful. There's definitely going to be healing occurring for you, especially those of you who have had difficulties with your family. and difficulties with relationships. And we see that, I'm actually going to move that over. We see that here with this descendant. Moving from the descendant on the chart is going into the house of relationships. And guess who's the ruler of the 7th house? Venus. So there's a lot of healing that can be taking place at this time around relationships, around family, where you are moving into this energy of reciprocity, of being the beloved to others and you the beloved to them. Like, that's what it feels like. This healing too around this communication, this blocked throat chakra, coming into this new dignified strength of, again, who you are, this divine potential. You have this opportunity to heal, to move beyond the tiny little seedling, whatever has kept you small and safe, okay, especially around this family energy really keeps coming through. You're moving beyond that through this healing. And I'm going to say too, is that Chiron healing is not easy. Chiron is taking us into the underworld of our soul. It's like being on the operating table with no anesthesia. Like, it's deep. It's going down deep to these core soul wounds. And that's definitely coming through around relationships, around the other, around family. But you're moving from that if you are willing to go into that, willing to go into that healing. Like, you absolutely are going to be coming into the strength, this divine potential of who you are, Libra. And they just really want me to say too is this, I'm filming this just before the March equinox. We have Chiron and Jupiter. They are all in Aries. So a lot of healing around as well, sexuality, desires, sovereignty. Maybe you weren't sovereign with your family and you had to go and be what the family wanted you to be and not be your independent self. Also, we have Venus is going to be, she's conjunct the North Node. So this is the direction we are moving into, is this beloved, is Venus, is love. Okay, let's see what other astrology we can add in. Yeah, I just feel like you are starting on this whole new cycle, this invitation to leave the old behind and to come into this new potential. Okay. What else for Libra? What does Libra need to know? Fifth house with creativity. Now this is interesting because I noticed this was at the bottom. And there it is. It's coming through. Okay, we have Mercury retrograde. Reinvention. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Libra, you with balance. And then I'm going to move that over because Venus is your ruler. And then we have the water element with sensing. Okay. So, and also again, like here we have this water, we've got all this blue energy coming through. This dragon has the blue in it as well, even though it's an air dragon. Yeah, like there's definitely this healing of your throat chakra, your communication, this ability to sense and feel at a whole new level. You are reinventing yourself, leaving the past behind. Again, this invitation as you step into the new, you are entering this new period of balance. This balance of, again, of this true self of who you are. So really take the time to reflect, to think on these experiences that have kept you small and where you've needed to be where you've needed to be cocooned, kept safe, this keeping you from being in center stage and owning your creativity? Like, what has that been for you? That is where your answer is gonna be, to unlock this next step of your journey, to come into this divine potential, to come into this balance because of yourself, because you are meant to be center staged, to again be owning your creativity and your self-expression. This is you. And it's like your dragons are like, this time is over, and now it's not about divine potential, it's divine truth that you and only you can come into. Okay, Libra, let's pull some final messages. And I'm even just going to point out too, there's also a lot of fire energy I'm feeling. Fire, Chiron, as I said, is also in Aries, is a fire energy. Mercury also in Aries as I'm filming this. Yeah, but Libra is in her own sign of Taurus. So there's this, again, very grounded energy. This Venus energy is very strong coming through for you. Whew. Yeah, I can really feel a lot of energy coming through. Okay, let's add some final message for Libra. Oh my gosh. Okay, gateway, flexibility, and then we have, okay, thriving. So I had just done the reading for Virgo, and Virgo also got gateway and flexibility, and that's just wild. It just popped into my hands. So Libra, definitely take this time to move through this moment, to heal. I'm hearing go easy on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself grace and compassion. Be flexible as you move through this reinvention, because you're letting that old go. And it's like you're moving into this new state of thriving. But it's like, what are those old stories? Again, this keeping small. It could be around family. Again, your voice, your truth, like whatever that is for you. You're putting those old stories behind, and you're stepping into this new portal, this new gateway, no longer just this divine potential, but divine truth. Like, that is where you are at, this crossroads. And it's like your dragons are saying it's time to step into it. It's time to leave that past behind, to come into your creativity, to come into you being such this, like this tree that is giving this life force to all others around you. Like, you're just overflowing with it because you are thriving. No more scarcity, no more hiding yourself away, Libra, but shining, taking center stage, doing what it is that you love, being in balance with yourself. And I'm also feeling too is this family energy, this having to sacrifice what made you happy, what brought you joy for the family. And now it's like, no, you're coming into balance where your needs, your values, your desires, they matter too. And so that's also this rebalancing that is happening. But there's something big that you are bringing forward, Libra. Something, as you step into this gateway, it's really going to open up and to become this great big tree. And again, how could I miss that? I mentioned the big tree, and like you're coming into this baobab tree of Africa, like leaving the tiny little seedling behind and growing into something new and amazing. Wow, Libra, I love that for you. And I understand too that this depth of the healing is not easy. If you need extra support, I do offer these private readings, messages from your soul, or chart your stars, where you look at the astrology for your time of birth, where the planets are now, why are you having the experiences that you are having. So it's like a little roadmap that astrology gives to support you. So again, reach out if you are interested. Let me know in the comments below how this time moves through for you, what new creative projects that you're bringing through. I would love to know and to see you and support you. And please like this video, subscribe to this channel. It helps me so much. Thank you for being here, Libra. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.